Okay, so we're with Jalen, and he's working on a game called Ultimate Animal. And it's actually a cute game, isn't it, Jalen? You want to give the log line
hmm
real quick while I inspect your file and understand where everything is?
Yeah, because it's kind of like a simple street fighting game or a beat 'em up game, but like it has like lots of animals as the characters and such. So the logo kind of is like a cool yet what's the word? Primal.
Mm-hmm.
Both of those words
Yeah,
has that sense into it. But
these are
I
coming
have
along beautifully right now.
yeah
The in your initial sketches, you had that bunny shape in it. Are you thinking you're going
yep
to do this part in Illustrator and then bring it back into Photoshop to add all that stuff into
yeah
it?
because I was messing with that and I was also like iffy because I don't know I wasn't sure if it was gonna be too much on top, but
Well, this
uh
functions as a logo
mhm,
that is by itself. Like there may be opportunities for you to not always have the bunny part of it.
mhm.
Maybe for a landing screen or something that would be appropriate
Oh
or
yeah,
kind
like
of a
yeah.
marketing image. But this actually functions as a logo by itself.
Mhm,
Um, at this stage, I can actually do probably what I want to do to push it a little bit further here in Illustrator. But sometimes to take it into game art uh, illustrations for logos, I
mhm.
do like to paint on it a little bit. Um, you had shown me initially like a real metally thing for like the word
hmm
ultimate. Do you want to apply metal form to this?
Yeah, I really like the first one. That's what I'm looking at. Like
Mm-hmm.
I've tried
The
to mess
purple.
with that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the top one.
Uh-huh.
But no, yeah, for sure. You can just copy that and move it on its own layer. For
Yeah, but you can also use layer styles here. Have you done layer styles here other than this? You have a gradient. Did you just do the gradient right and then
yeah,
the gradient to it? Mm-hmm.
no, I can definitely can. I haven't. I just like kind of copied the text and like put a overfilled on it.
Mm-hmm. Well,
But
let's actually try something. Let's try to open the Illustrator file up in Photoshop. Let's see how that goes. I might have to do some things to do an import, but
mhm.
um, let's see if it allows me to open with. And it looks like it is. Um, you're seeing my file management, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna click on that and let's see. So over here on my other screen, it says if you want to bring in those pages, anti-alias, you would want to have constrained portions. Sure, that file size is okay. Um, yeah, let's try that. See how it comes. Oh, so this didn't actually bring in the text as text. It brought it in as just sort of like a JPEG
Uh,
there is there's absolutely a way that you can bring it in together from Illustrator in. I'm kind of drawing a blank. It's been a really long time since I did that. Um,
and
you
is it?
extract, go ahead.
I'm like, is it because I did make them as shapes? I think I don't know. I think I did them
Oh,
all
did
of
you
that.
not type it out?
I did, and
You
then
typed them, right?
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Let's see what it.
Let me see.
Oh, shoot! I'm opening the wrong Illustrator again. Too many illustrators open. So they're all compound paths. I see. So you kind of did you rasterize them?
hmm
Okay.
So I do have the
Well, I
original
wonder if
text, but
well, what I want to show you um, in terms of demoing, I think that I can demo just by kind of breaking it up here. Um, did you want to say something though? I don't want to go too far if you have an idea.
oh, no.
Okay,
Um,
let's talk about bringing textures in. Do you know how to do a paste into texture already?
yeah.
You do? Okay. So that's the first thing that I do, and I would do, and I think that you already know how to do it. You go to textures.com, you go get a texture, and then you bring it in,
hmm
and you paste it into it, push it back. So, do you want me to run through that with you, or is that just
Yeah, you
duplicate?
can. Yeah, definitely need to refresher.
So you can get a free login into textures.com, and we're going to be looking for metal. And sometimes it's actually good to go and find some grunge or something a little bit different than what you would expect. But floors typically are good metal, bare. Like we probably don't want that craziness. But bare. Really? That's what you're going to give me for bare? No. Okay. This bear, that must be the one that I usually get. Okay. Okay. These are my faves, like this one. But I think that you want one that's fast. You don't want rusty, right? You want fast metal like a car.
Yeah, yeah. Kind
Um,
of sleekish.
got a little bit of a gradient running in it. It's nice. See, I typically go for these grungy ones. I gotta try to get in your headset of fast and furious and intense,
Mhm.
broken and old. Um, I'm actually not seeing anything that I'm feeling for that yet. For you?
It can be like it can have a texture,
Yeah.
like that bottom left
Bottom left.
seems
Yeah, that
similar.
actually is pretty nice because it's got some cuts and stuff. So you click on it,
Mhm.
and then we find the one that we like, and you get a certain number per day. I think you get 10 cuts per day. So I'm going to just grab this medium sized one and click down because I would grab any other one today and go and get it. And then, are you on a Mac or PC?
See,
Okay, so basically you need to open it. And on a Mac, you can double click it, open it in the Finder, and then I copy it. And on
hmm
PC, basically you just need to get the thing. So Command A on a Mac, and
yeah.
then copy. So it's in my clipboard is what it's called. And I'm not remembering on the PC exactly what we would do for that. Do you?
Yeah, it's literally just you can copy and paste it. So
Okay, so
it should
now
be
I'm
fine.
gonna, which one do we want to change? Do you want this one?
Yeah, let's mess with that one.
First, I'm gonna hit crop just to give us a little bit of more space up here and over here and over here. And I'm also gonna make a new layer behind that's starting out gray. It's not white because you have white in your logo.
Mhm.
Okay. Oh, that's like so intense. That's scintillation. It's the same tone. It's actually the wrong color. Command U, I gotta shift it. Probably needs to be a little bit lighter. Or maybe darker. What are you thinking, Jalen?
uh, let's try a little lighter because that black on the first one. Yeah, somewhere like that.
Okay, we'll go that. And it still lets the white pop out, and that's kind of important.
hmm
Okay, so I have in my clipboard because I command C the texture. So now I'm gonna go and I'm gonna hit W for the magic wand, and you want this one, and you're gonna click to get that selection.
hmm
And I have anti-alias and contiguous. I actually don't want anti-alias on. Anti-alias gives like curviness and smoothness, and this is super hard. So I'm gonna hit Command D, and I'm gonna now select it. That's probably gonna be a better selection. Command H to hide the dancing ants, and um, then I'm gonna go to Edit, Paste Special, Paste into, and it is just pasted into here, but it's just kind of it's down here somewhere. So I need to move it. I'm going to grab this, and they're not linked. So we should, oops, Command Z needs to lock this one and this one, and click here and try to move that into it. So not moving.
Uh,
Where is it? Oh, it's because it's white. It's not clear. So I need to
oh,
go and hit W and select it, and then hit delete. Maybe.
delete the.
Did I actually delete it? It feels like I didn't because otherwise it would be gray. Oh, it's locked.
No.
It's locked. So now I could delete it. But anyways, a paste into wouldn't be a delete anyways. And because I'm pasting it above it. So Command Z, sorry. Um, where's my little sheet? I'm gonna just paste this thing here anyways. Command Z, zoom out. You're just seeing me ride a struggle bus right now. Okay, Command D to deselect. If I just make a new layer and paste my little metal thing, okay, now I know that I have it, right?
Yeah.
And hit Command T to transform, and let's hit it this way and that way. Okay, so now we have it. It's in the right spot, but now we gotta paste into. So I'm gonna turn it off and select that, like I thought I did, which it is. And then
I wonder why it's selecting the bottom one.
what'd you say?
I wonder why it's selecting the bottom one.
Yeah, but that shouldn't really matter actually.
No.
I'll unselect it. So option or all. Oops. Oh. It's like selecting the outside or something. So if you do option, it should unselect that. Yeah, it did it. Okay, I just clicked wrong. I'm having a really weird connection with this file.
Okay.
Okay.
Then it's there.
Got that, and I've got this here. Now we've got to get rid of it in the other spot. So I don't know if paste special is not working like the way I would expect it to. I wonder if that's what's going on. But essentially, we can get rid of it by hitting mask, maybe. Bam. Okay.
There we go.
Because I had it selected. So that's the start. And then I have another couple ideas to do fast. So one of the things that I like to do for fast is motion blur with like a texture. So I'm going to make this, I'm going to call it motion blur, but I'm going to have it all be on the inside of our thing. So first we're just going to make it, I'm going to have it be black and just kind of have a really big textured brush and ultimate. So we're just going to kind of like make some messiness and then we're going to motion blur that. Okay, let's see how that turns out. So there's filter and then blur and then motion blur. And you can move motion blur in different angles. Sometimes you have to like get it to be viewed in here. Where is the this one? Okay, do you see how it's blurring it? It's like go fast. And see how these edges feel fast? And sometimes it's like too much, but I like what's happening there, right? And then
that's cool.
that like inside of it. So same thing where I would paste into. So you can copy this mask and put it into. So command C, or actually not command C, it's option drag this up. Okay, now it's inside of there. And you can mess with that to give it a certain color, like maybe want to make it blue or something. So command U for colorize. Colorize you have to do with anything that's black or white, and then kind of give it that metally fast feel. Maybe do that with some blue and some white, different stripes duplicated.
Okay, yeah, that looks really cool.
So like we'll say that, and then we'll duplicate this one, option drag up. Turn this one white, command U, lighten. So colorize, lighten, and move it. I feel like I'm lightening a whole bunch of different things. But anyways, let's try that. You unlink it, and then you take this and you move it. So V, and then, oops, command Z, because I've got auto select on. So see that? It's just a version of itself. So now it's faster.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
All right. So I think yeah, this is some techniques. It's going to be pretty sweet. The animal could use a bevel of emboss to kind of pop it forward. So if I select this one, I'm going to see how good my magic wand is going to be. What I'll do is I'll select on the outside of that and zoom out and lasso. Well, I need to shift lasso this. So shift lasso that stuff. Okay. So now I'm on the outside. Now I'm going to shift Command Shift I to get the new animal stuff. I
Okay.
feel like often it's a better selection when you do it that way. And then I need to not select the word ultimate. So this is why you need probably to have that stuff separated a little bit more, to be on different layers. So this will be a little bit messy, but I think we'll get it. Command.
Oh yeah.
I think I just deleted. What happened to my selection? Command H, if it's still there, it'll show up. History, deselect, undo the deselect. Now I'm going to cut it. Command X. Lock, Command X. Command Shift V to paste in place. Now I'm going to run the layer style. So layer style. Let's do a drop shadow just to kind of like push it back. Wow, damn.
Whoa.
I like that. I don't know if that's where you want to go with it, but it's pretty wild. There's a lot of things you can go with there. It's pretty thick. It's not really what I was thinking about doing, but I like it. It is an option. So I'm gonna so this is drop shadow, but I want the angle to go from one side, and I want a little bit more distance. There we go. Now we're thinking about what I was thinking.
Oh.
See that? A little bit of distance and a little bit less opacity. I like the thickness of it.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Maybe a little bit less. Ah, that's cool.
Oh yeah. Because I like the initial thought with the animal part is kind of like a flat brush strokes kind of thing. So I wasn't sure how it would look if I had like a drop shadow or like made it 3D or had a line on it. But no, that looks cool.
If it's just flat brush strokes, it becomes kind of hard to see in different color sets.
Oh yeah.
Like sometimes just trying it with different colors above it, like what happens, like see how the words kind of get lost sometimes, but when we have that outer stroke on it, it will never get lost, right?
Oh yeah.
So it's something that is it's a functional thing that we often do to logos. We put a light or a dark around it so that it can always pop in and out. I think you're like pretty much there, Jalen. It looks fantastic.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you.
Yeah. And do you have any questions? Did I take you in the right direction or what?
Oh yeah, no, that definitely helped. I'm gonna add that stuff to it.
All right. I'll save this file and I'll put them on the drive. You can use it if you'd like to. I don't care. You're learning as we go. So
okay.
All good. So yeah, I'll stop recording now.